Hey friends, it's Kirby. Quick question. Have you ever felt like you're running but you don't even know where you're going? Or the opposite, you are waiting and nothing is happening. And that's what this conversation with Henry and Catalina really brought up for me. This constant pull between moving fast and trusting the timing, between patience and passion. The more I sat with this, the more I realized how much this shows up in my own life. What really stood out to me was the awareness between both of them. We have Henry that has this fire. He moves fast. He follows his passion. He just goes. And then we have Catalina. She's grounded. She trusts timing and she moves with intention. Watching both of them, I realized we all have both inside of us. Just sometimes it's at different stages of our life. If I look back at my life, in my teens and 20s, I was moving fast, like very fast. I left my family, my friends, my country, and I moved to Thailand by myself. At that time, I was ambitious, rebellious, carefree, curious about everything. But if I'm really honest, I was also running. I came from a very poor family. I felt like if I stay, my opportunities are limited. But if I leave, I can build something bigger. So I chased that. I chased travel. I chased experiences. I chased a better life. And that was passion. And I love that version of me because that passion gave me courage. But what I didn't have back then was patience. And life has a way of teaching you that. For me, it was burned out. Back in 2020, I had a tachycardia experience. And that moment forced me to stop. Not slow down, but stopped. And that was the beginning of my spiritual journey. I went to therapy. I learned meditation. And I started trusting something bigger than myself. And for the very first time, I wasn't chasing. I was listening. And now, where I am in my life, I see it so differently. Passion is important, of course. It's the energy. It's the fire. It's what moves you. But without patience, you burned out. And without passion, you stay stuck. So it's not about choosing. It's about balance. It's about knowing when to move and when to trust. And maybe right now, you're in a season where you feel like you have to rush. You feel behind. You feel like time is running out. Or maybe you feel stuck, confused, waiting, not sure what to do next. And if that's you, I just want to say this. Pause. Not forever, just enough to hear yourself. One thing that really helped me was reflection. Sitting down, journaling, meditating, giving myself space to actually listen. Because the truth is, I know this is very cliche, the answer is not outside of you. It's always inside of you. And when you hear it, trust it, even if it doesn't make sense yet. Right now, I feel like I'm stepping into purpose. I'm more intentional, more grounded, more aligned with how I want to live. But this didn't happen overnight. It took 42 years. It took mistakes. It took burned out. It took slowing down. But it also took courage to move when I needed to move. So you don't have to choose between moving fast or slowing down. Because honestly, we are all just figuring things out as we go. So be kind to yourself. Be compassionate with yourself. Trust the timing of your life. I know it's easier said than done, but try to enjoy your journey because everything is a gift. And everything is a lesson. And if you're feeling lost right now, just notice you are not alone. Trust the timing of your life. And if you haven't yet, I really invite you to go back and experience the full Patience versus Passion episode because there's so much to take in, from Catalina's seasoned wisdom to Henry's young, bold perspective. And of course, and the beautiful contrast between them. Once again, I'm Kirby, and I'll see you in the next episode. And remember, savor your journey one story at a time.